Hey, welcome to Dad Life Fishing Adventures. Today I wanted to talk to you about some things that really helped me have a better season out on the ice this year. So I wanted to share those with you. So follow along in this video and we're going to give you some tips and tricks and products that you should have on hand to help make your life better out on the ice. When ice fishing, one of the best things to do is to keep your presentation simple. And one of the best ways to do that is with a simple ice jig. We really like the Kinder's Tungsten UV jigs. They're simple, they have a nice color to them, and they work for all sorts of fishing situations. So we've caught bluegills, crappies, largemouth bass, a lot of different species on these simple rigs, and you can fish them one of two ways. One with beam moths. It's a great way to fish them, just tip it with the beam moth. The best way is to cover as much of the hook as possible with the beam moth so that you have almost nothing but a cool colored jig and the food they want. Another great option for bait, especially if you don't want to deal with the finicky nature of hooking on live bait with cold hands and taking your gloves on and off, is you use a soft plastic bait like the trout tickler tackle small flies. This is an amazing little product. Let me show you one of the small flies here. See if you can see it. There, you can see one of the small flies there. It's 3/4 of an inch long. It's got awesome action and fits really good on those UV jigs. And something to up the ante is to use bait pop. Bait pop adds scent and a little bit of flash to the bait and brings it up to par with live bait. So if you don't want to deal with putting on bee moths and taking your gloves on and off all the time, bait pop and a small plastic like the trout tickler tackle small flies will help you get more bites. If you want to feel those ultra finicky panfish bites, you want to catch more fish out on the ice, the best thing to do without dumping a bunch of money on an ice fishing rod is to get this bad boy right here, which is the Beaver Dam 26-inch glass noodle rod paired with a size 20 Fluger President reel. Put some nice lightweight monofilament line on there and get that nice ice jig on there, and then you team it up with whatever way you want to do, but it is dynamite. Helps catch the fish, helps you feel the bite. That noodle rod, and I really like this orange highlighted tip that really allows you to focus in even in low light situations. We fish a lot of that magic hour time, that hour right before the sun sets, and you can see this rod just go tick and set the hook. It's got enough backbone to catch a bigger fish. We caught a 16-inch bass with this, some nice crappies, some solid bluegills with it. It is definitely a dynamite combo that you want to try out when ice fishing, especially if you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars. So let's talk about something that really allows you to have more fun out while ice fishing, and that is comfort. You want to be as comfortable out there on the water as possible, and one of the things that we did is invested in boots and gloves to help us get there. So one of the things that we invested in are these cool Columbia Omni Heat mid-hiker Fairbanks boots here. They're waterproof, they're extremely warm, and what that keeps you is it keeps your feet from getting cold. A lot of times when you're standing out on the ice for a long period of time, your feet begin to get cold, and that makes the rest of your body get chilly, and that keeps you from fishing longer out on the ice. The other product that we invested in this year was to keeping your hands warm. In the past, we've used lightweight gloves and hand warmers to give us dexterity, but we really wanted to invest in something that actually keep your hands warm. You didn't have to worry about hand warmers. You didn't have to worry about taking them on and off, and just have ease of use. And we looked specifically at the Sims Challenger insulated glove. This beautiful glove is great. It keeps your hands warm even in near 0-degree weather. We started fishing with. It has this cool loop that ties around your wrist when you put it on. It has a feature to cinch it around your wrist so snow or ice can't get in, or wind. Has nice dexterity in the hands so you can feel the rod move. It's a perfect glove for ice fishing. And one of the cool things right now is they're on sale at Omnia Fishing. The final thing I would say is that you gotta keep your head warm. And we've been using from one of our friends, Jade's Jigs, their cool sock hat. It's definitely a super warm sock hat. But you keep your head warm, keep your hands warm, keep your feet warm. The rest of your body stays very comfortable with layering systems, using like an inner t-shirt, a long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, and then your coat, jacket, and suspender style snow gear. And you stay very warm out on the ice. And the longer you can stay warm, the more fish you can catch. So one of the things when ice fishing is you want to make sure that you can punch holes and have confidence that you're not going to waste a bunch of time or a bunch of energy doing so, and that you don't have to carry a bunch of batteries with you. So what we did is we put together an awesome combo using some discount items to make the best power auger. So what we did is we created this bad boy right here. Check that out. This is a 6-inch hand auger, Eskimo hand auger, a part off of Amazon that allows a bit and also gives a handle. The handle spins freely like that, so you can hold on, get some grip. It also won't fall through the hole. And hook that on to your, whatever power drill that you have in your home already. We really like the 24-volt Cobalt Max. It has great battery life out on the ice. You can punch as many 6-inch holes as possible. A lot of people size down with this to a 4-inch hole, but you know what? If you catch a nice bass, maybe even a catfish or something like that, it's nice to have a 6-inch hole. Plus, if you have electronics and fishing in the same hole, it's nice to have the space. Another item that will really help you out on the ice and will give you a lot more confidence that you know what you're fishing for and where the fish are in the water column is a fish finder. Now, what I will say is don't waste the money on an expensive Vexilar unit. You don't need live scope. You need something that's affordable, compact, and easy to understand. And what we really like is the Garmin Striker 4 portable kit. This is the open water version. They do make an ice fishing version, and all the difference with that is that you get an ice fishing style transducer. But the open water kit allows you to use it during ice fishing season and then use it for a kayak or on your boat during open water season. So you get double your value out of this unit. You turn on a scope, use the hyper scroll feature, and you really get a great ice fishing tool when fishing even the smallest of jigs. You can see them, you can see the bites. You just have so much more confidence using this, and especially in the situations that we found ourselves in this year where we were finding and had to focus in on specific fish that were up in the water column suspending. Without this piece of equipment, we would never know where they were at. They were 4 to 5 feet below the ice. We could have been guessing all day long without that and never caught a fish. But with this piece of equipment, we were able to dial that in. I hope this video helps you have a comfortable, productive time out ice fishing. We'll have the links to the items in the description of this video that we talked about in this video. We'll also have some video links highlighting us using these items so you can see us using them out there in real time, giving you some more confidence in it. We would greatly appreciate your support by pounding that like button. Every like helps us push this forward to more people and spreading the great fun, which is ice fishing. We get a very narrow opportunity every year, maybe a week, maybe 2 or 3, but we love to do it because it's such a fun way to target those fish. Drop us a comment. Let's talk about these products. Let's talk about the good things about ice fishing. We'd love to talk with you about that, and subscribe to the channel. Join Dad Life Fishing Adventures. With that, thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time out on the water.